moonlit night. Hopefully you looked up and you're able to see the corn moon. It's right where my big head is, right there. That's the full moon that we're experiencing. Pretty nice skies for it. Quiet weather. We warmed up just a little bit for today. We got into the 80-degree mark, and I think Monday and Tuesday aren't going to be too hot of days. So once we get past that we really start to turn up the dial and we get back to summertime heat. We've been spoiled for the start of September. We've been spoiled for the end of August in regards to cooler temperatures. I know we haven't seen the rain in the forecast that a lot of people want to see. I think for the last 50 days, we're at 0.5 of an inch of rainfall. Here's that kind of band of clouds that you're seeing on that tower cam. They're high clouds. These are not clouds that are going to produce rain. I'm not concerned about that for tonight. I'm not concerned about rain really for the majority of this week. And this is a big reason why. We have a high pressure system that's parked in place. It's slid in right behind this cold front. And you can see on the backside of this cold front where the high pressure is, very hard to find any wet weather, any cloud cover, and this is going to really dominate the forecast for the next couple days. It is causing things to be clear and cool. We hit a high of 80 degrees for today. At the bottom of your screen, look at Dallas. Their high was only 82, 67 in Fargo, 63 in Minneapolis. Not as cold as them, but a lot of people are sharing in these cooler temperatures that won't be lasting for too long. So once we get into really the middle of this week, we push out the cold fall air and summer returns. It's not officially fall. I know we have been blessed with a little bit cooler temperatures. I know we're getting closer to kind of experiencing that flip in the calendar. We're still in summer, and you're going to be reminded of that once we get later in this week, as multiple days expecting temperatures to climb into the 90s to kind of get through this stretch. It's really going to be a kind of another heat wave that's going to return back to where we were for the start of August. And throughout this stretch, I think it's going to be extremely hard to get any wet weather. There's going to be some chances of clouds and showers forming over in Kansas on Monday. Maybe that slides some clouds our way, but mostly sunny skies for Monday. For Tuesday, we're also going to be staying quiet. I went from a 0% chance of rain on Tuesday up to a 5% chance. And the big reason why is I think there's going to be some showers over in Kansas City. This is going to be moving off into the southeast. So places really on the fringe of our viewing area, along Highway 54 may see a light shower, may see a light sprinkle, but I think that's about it. And that's really our only decent or somewhat possible chances of rain for this week. Temperatures for tonight. Temperatures are the interesting part of this forecast, into the lower 50s, and then not too bad for Monday and Tuesday. I think both days are going to be a very similar forecast, only going to peak out into those lower 80s. Plenty of sunshine. Winds will be flipping back into the south, providing a light breeze for both days. Wednesday is when we start this heating up trend, and throughout this stretch, I want to stress again, I don't think we're going to be getting any rainfall at all. I have Tuesday at a 5% chance of rain. That's where people are really along Highway 54, not seeing an opportunity from there. And then Sunday, maybe a 10% chance that we can see a shower that moves into the pattern. The bigger talking point is the heat that will start to roll back in. 90s come back on Thursday. They stay for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, next Monday, next Tuesday. So it's kind of this finish with warmer temperatures returning into the pattern. Take a peek at the 7-day forecast. It's not a bad one, especially if you love the warmer weather. You're going to get another shot of it this week. I'm calling it summer's last stand, because once we get kind of past this heat wave, we will start to gradually transition back into fall conditions. So probably the last 90-degree days or set of 90-degree days that we have to get through. Not too bad when you factor in, I think there's really going to be no humidity with this. So 93 degrees, the feels like forecast will be 93 degrees.
93 and no humidity. This is my perfect 7-day.
A lot of sunshine, temperatures warming up. You can get outside, you can play around for a little bit. You will be sweating though.
Well, hey, that's fine by me. I'll take it. The last week of it, I'll take it.
I'm just glad that we don't have this kind of soggy gray skies. We push that out. Nice to get some sunshine.
Absolutely. Thanks, Matt. Well, today